it out. Of course, if anyone's gonna watch this is beyond me. But we'll see. Should be switching now. There we go. That's better. Probably lower the music a bit. Much as I love it, it's a little difficult to hear. Probably a little difficult to hear me. So let's go to normal difficulty for this. Normally I'm a little pansy and do easy, but today, there. I'll turn on subtitles as well. That should be good. Okay, let's begin. Each event is preceded by the prophecy, but without the hero there is no event. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born of a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind. You know, you can't even read that out loud, to like in a big, booming voice.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind.
But the carriage sucked.
Fear not,
it was like, you know,
for I am
hardwood,
watchful.
not the cushy stuff.
You have been chosen.
Hardwood.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Well, going for this, my name shall be Black. Requiem. That's how I say it. The fun part of any
Not even
Morrowind
last night's
playthrough.
storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
No. I'm staying right here.
You better do what they say.
And we could take him.
You better do what they say.
Oh, fine. Obviously nothing good is going to happen. The real fun part is when the actual things happen, you know, because things. Good to know.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
When was this game made? Wasn't it like
Yes,
2000?
confused? We're all
I bet
waiting.
there was a time when this looked
Get
absolutely
yourself up
amazing.
on deck and let's...
Now,
This is
looks
where they
like
want
shit.
you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Uh-huh.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
When I originally played this game, I thought it was all voice acted because, you know, I was young and most games were voice acted. Game was voice acted. I don't know what I'm going to do here. We'll do a, I'm leaning towards an Imperial simply because it's kind of generic and you know, if anything, you want to be generic. Same time, because I'm in Morrowind, I think I'll do Dark Elf. Mohawk. No. Nope. Why do all the hairstyles have to be so ugly in this game? There. This will do. Perfect. He doesn't look ancient with this one.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Okay. Let's move on, shall we? So Cersei's not gonna
yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Can I not do this? But since I'm incredibly lazy and I really never understood the system in the first place, I'm gonna
On a
generate
clear
quests.
day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
Do not interfere in natural evolution of events, but rather take the opportunity to learn more about a strange animal that you have never seen before. Honestly, I would do. If I'm going to look at this, I would say I would end its life mercifully.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
None of these really, but at least I could have foraging skills.
Your cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
You make up a story that makes your nickname a badge of honor. You know, when you can turn something negative into something positive.
Discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
I believe in this one.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do? While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do? Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
It's better not to be
Your
dead.
mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do? While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
See, the sweet roll in the air thing would be awesome, but it probably ends up with your ass in the ground. Ooh, I like that one though.
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
This one. Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign.
It's fine
And
with
what
me.
would that be?
I was born under the sign of the banker. I mean the crap. It wasn't very funny. The apprenticed. The warrior. Because I'm cliche.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
I see no problem. That is fine.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release.